So today we're going to be talking about My Hero Academia Beyond. It has been a while since I've made a video on this game. I think the last video I made on this was the Shigaraki video, which did pretty well. I appreciate all your guys' support. But today we're going to be talking about a specific character, a student from class at 1A, someone that I think, besides Todoroki and Shigaraki, because that's like one of the main three. Todoroki's one of the main three, and Shigaraki is the main villain. So they're obvious characters, but I think this character could be the next like student other than those two to be in this game. And the reason I'm saying that is because of some of the stuff that's in the sneak peeks, like some actual test footage and stuff of this character or FROPPY. So yeah, stay tuned. If y'all want to see more of My Hero Academia Beyond content, go ahead, like, subscribe. Also check out my playlist. I have a ton of videos where I talk about the characters coming to this game, the areas that they'll add to this game, what combat will look like in this game, and so forth. Yeah, so let's get right into it. So I've got a bunch of comments since the last video talking about, oh well, you know, this game needs to be more fun and blah 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 and stuff like that. It needs to actually have combat or some people to fight. I understand what y'all are saying, and I understand where y'all are coming from, but it's just basically, this is like a demo. I want to explain that before we get started, because I've got a ton of comments saying that. This is a demo, basically, of what is to come. This is nowhere near the final product or the official release or like the actual official game. This is just a small demo that they decided to let us play so that we can like kind of get our hands on it a little bit. Now, there haven't been many updates since the last update in the Discord. I will be honest about that. So I mean, I'm pretty sure they're still working on the game, obviously, but it just, there hasn't been many updates for this game, or many updates on this game. But yeah, I just want to preface that before we get into the video, before I get another comment that says that this is basically just like a tech demo, basically, of what is to come. And this, if in my opinion, if this is what is to come, I cannot wait, because there's a lot. Like, this is probably one of the more interesting fan games that I've seen, definitely related to anime, so I'm very excited. So, but other than that, let's just go ahead and start with what FROPPY will play like in this game. Obviously, if you guys have watched this video, we always start with like movement and stuff, because that's what we have right now, is movement in the game, and it's just the easiest to go off of, I think, because you can just kind of see how, based on all the other characters, how they play, how this character will move around and stuff like that. So obviously, based on this little test footage that I have of FROPPY, he's obviously just gonna jump around. I would just assume she's gonna jump around, but I think, and I don't know how fast she's fixing to go, hopping around. I don't know. She's about to be super fast. Probably not that fast, but yeah, I think her movement would be a little bit better if you could like stick to walls and stuff, and maybe like she does in the show, or like stick to surfaces or walls or something like that, or trees maybe. I don't know how to do it on the trees, but based on this little test footage, that's what I would think, is that she's just gonna hop around. But I think it'd be really cool if they let you be able to stick to really anything that you want to and jump off of walls and stuff like that. Also, I was thinking maybe she could kind of use her tongue, kind of like she does in the show, like kind of like Deku does with Black Whip in this game, like how he moves around. That'd probably look super funky, but it would probably be pretty cool, to be honest. You just use your tongue like Deku does in the game, and like Woods does with his tree branches and stuff. So I don't know how funky or stupid that would look, but I think that could be a cool addition to the game. Yeah, that's basically her movement. I don't see her moving that fast, honestly. Probably, in my opinion, she'll probably be faster than like Mount Lady, maybe Woods, but I definitely don't see her being faster than anybody else. Maybe Uraraka, but Uraraka with that tether is fast, so I don't know. I really don't see her being too fast. But yeah, that's basically the movement. That's how I think she might move around, or based on this footage, I think. Also, they have like another screenshot of like her tongue, so they're definitely going to utilize her tongue. I don't know how, probably either in attack or for movement, which honestly I feel like they should do both. That would be really cool. But yeah, so let's move on to the fighting. So obviously her combat or whatever, use her tongue to fight. That'd probably be her #1 weapon, is the tongue. She could wrap enemies in junk like she does in the show. Different, just different crap with her tongue, whatever, like she does in the show or whatever. But it would be really cool if you could like use like camouflage or something, like if you could stick to a wall and then use camouflage and then do like stealth kind of with the enemies when the combat gets added, of course. So that would be kind of cool, I think, to see in this game. Like I think that would set her apart from all the other characters, is using camouflage and stuff like that, because no other character is really gonna have that, I think. Yeah, like all the other characters are gonna kind of have like an AoE attack, so I feel like FROPPY in this game could kind of be like a stealth kind of character, which would be really cool instead of like a big, you know, AoE attack kind of character. I think that would be really cool, like play it like a, you know, like a stealth character. But yeah, so there's that. I mean, I can't really tell you what abilities she'll be able to use, because she just really uses her tongue, even in the manga and in the anime. That's all it really is. So it's just tongue attacks. I know that sounds funky, but after usually movement and fighting, we talk about like the costumes that they could add for this character. I feel like obviously the costumes, now I don't think FROPPY changes her costume too much in the show, but you could honestly add the school outfit for any character in this game. Like any student, you could add the school outfit, the little balloon white outfit or whatever, that junk. You could add that for any character. But I don't really have any like unique costumes for her, because I don't think she really wears too many different costumes in her default one. But you could honestly have the school festival one from season 4, where she has that or she's in the thing. But you could literally add that for any character. But yeah, I know there's not really, I don't really remember her having unique costumes other than her default one. If you guys do remember, let me know in the comments. I don't really remember, but other than that, I mean, that basically is FROPPY. I mean, I don't really like, it's I know this one's a little bit shorter than usual, but you know, I feel like that's kind of what she'll play like. It's kind of like, I think the reason I did a video on FROPPY too is because you could really take this character in like a more unique like way than the other ones. Like all the other characters are obviously going to be like upfront attacks, big AoE, like, you know, like smash attack, explosions, all that fire, whatever, and stuff like that. But I feel like FROPPY you could really take FROPPY in another direction and use her in a different way than every other character and make her unique. But yeah, I'm telling y'all, I keep saying this every video, but when combat gets added, I feel like that's where this game will really shine and have all the characters be unique from one another. I'm telling y'all right now. But yeah, and the other reason I did this was because they have the most footage on FROPPY. FROPPY is literally like, I feel like, honestly, if I had to create a list of the top 3 characters that I think are gonna be coming in this game, are definitely, I'd say Todoroki's 1, Shigaraki's, I'd say FROPPY probably 2, and then Shigaraki's 3, honestly, if I've got to be honest. So she's definitely top 3, just because they kind of have footage on her or whatnot, rendered footage and stuff, and, you know, test footage, whatever. But yeah, and she was like the most recent one to have footage, I think, of all the characters that I just mentioned. Even Todoroki and Shigaraki, she was the most recent one to have footage. Yeah, but she's already rendered her jump and everything, and I think her movement's already kind of rendered based on that footage. So yeah, I kind of wanted to stop the video. This is very random, has nothing to do with the actual video, but there is this cool detail I didn't know about, where if you play as All Might for a while, he actually does go back to his human form, which is actually a really cool detail. Kind of wanted to show that off to show how much detail and like how much they pay attention to this game, and how big of fans they are of the game, and that to show like once this game gets updated, it really has crazy potential. I appreciate y'all for watching. I know My Hero Academia Beyond videos, I don't do them as much, obviously, because there's not really content coming out for the game, but I did want to give you guys this video just so that the people that subscribe literally for this game will have a little I didn't want to leave y'all in the dust, to be honest, like, about this game. And honestly, the game does very well every time I upload a video on it. I'm not even going to lie to you guys. So yeah, I appreciate y'all. If you watch the end, I appreciate you very much, and I appreciate you, all your support and everything that you've given me on this video. So yeah, if you guys do like this, go check out the whole playlist. I talk about all the other characters, combat, whatever. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.